Hi, my name is Stephen Wesley Giles, and I'm making a record called I Was a Teenage Blood Sacrifice Cult Member, which I realize is a ridiculously long title and also kind of a ridiculous title, but it's true. It's based on a true story. It's based on my life. And if you grew up in an evangelical Protestant, heck, any church growing up, you probably are going to relate to some of the songs on this record. And especially if you're going through a process of maybe leaving church, because for me, this is about my process of leaving the faith that I grew up in. Long story short, I grew up in a Southern Baptist church. I believed in a literal hell, in literal demons, which was terrifying for me as a child, terrifying. And I believed in the demons in hell for long past being a child, because it was so ingrained in my mind. And I can tell you that leaving a long held belief system is extremely challenging. And but I did. And if you are going through that process of questioning or leaving or just having problems with the faith that you grew up in, I think this record will be very healing for you, and there'll be a lot of moments where you can laugh and or feel some feelings. I'm so proud of this record. I have never spent more time, energy, effort, money in making an album, but I'm so proud of it, and I feel that it's so important, and I want to get it out to as many people as I can. That I'm here on Kickstarter, looking for support, and here's the support I need. First, let me say that this album is 100% completed. It is already recorded. It is already mixed. It is already mastered. It was mixed by Larry Crane, who's involved with Tape Op, who worked with Elliott Smith. And I was so proud of it. That's why I went and spent the time and energy, because I believe in it so much. And I'm asking you to join me if you believe in what I'm talking about, which is I want to make people feel less alone. I want people who grew up in church and maybe who are leaving it to not feel like they're isolated, because that's how I felt. And I hope that I can allow this to reach more people who are in that place, and that will give them a sense of relief and peace. I have a lot of peace now. And the peace that I was promised in church, I have now out of church. And by the way, if you're in church and you have peace, I am so happy for you. And I think you still might enjoy this record. Why don't you check it out? And thanks for being here. I'm so grateful to anyone that has ever listened to my music or ever will.